Good stewards don't play politics with what they need to do to become better Catholics. Let me see a show of hands. How many of you stayed up to see the new year roll in last night? Yeah, I thought so. This would be the Mass when a majority would stay up. I didn't. 10:30, I was sound asleep. I didn't stay up to see the new year roll in, but I have strong feelings about the new year. Pessimists stay up to see the new year come in because they want to make certain that the old year has gone out. Bye, 2016, you were no good. I'm glad you're gone. Optimists, and I consider myself one, stay up to see the new year because they want to welcome in what they believe will be the best year of their lives. For many years now, I have had a firm belief that the next year would be the best year of my life. And I've had some fabulous years. But I believe that no matter what might happen, no matter what tragedies might befall me in 2017, I've got 73 years of learning under my belt. And I believe I can handle whatever God throws me. The good things, thank you, God. The things that cause trouble, I'm going to do my best to learn how to handle them and become a better person, a more loving person because of those difficulties. I didn't stay up to see the new year in, but as always, I made a resolution, and I recommend all of you make a New Year's resolution. Don't fall back on, "No, I never keep it, so I won't make one." Let this year be different. And my recommendation on what you do this year in making your resolution is I recommend that you resolve to become a better Catholic. Resolve that you're going to pray more in 2017. You're going to come to Mass more frequently, at least once a week. And by the way, because of the rain, lots of Masses this week had low attendance. You came in the rain, and this is above a normal 7 o'clock attendance, so congratulations. Yeah, resolve to come to Mass at least once a week. Resolve, if you're in a ministry or more than one, to be fully engaged in it. If you're not yet in a ministry, get into one. Resolve to give sacrificially to the poor and the needy. Resolve to learn to love better. If you do those things, you will, in fact, become a better Catholic. Now, here's one of the impediments. We don't get our resolutions done because we're unwilling to give up what it takes to do them. Let me tell you a little story about some people who were willing to give up a lot to get something done they liked. It occurred during World War II at the Richmond Golf Club in Great Britain. It was a time of the war when the Nazis were raining bombs on the British every day, and including the Richmond Golf Club. They didn't want to give up playing golf. They liked playing golf, and they wanted to become better at it. So they came up with 3 new rules. Rule number 1, if you see bomb debris on the golf course, pick it up, throw it away. Rule number 2, if you left your ball lying on the green or on the fairway because bombs were coming down on the golf course, you were not to be charged a one-stroke penalty. You could do it. You could leave it right there and walk off. Rule number 3, one I like best, you had to play around the red flags. The red flags were placed where bombs had penetrated the earth and not exploded. So there were buried live bombs near the red flags. So you had to play around them. Those were guys who loved golf and were willing to give up safety. Willing to give up being safe to play the game. Well, we need to learn how to give up what's necessary to become better Catholics. No excuses, please. Pray more. Give up. I'm going to say 30 minutes every day. Now, I'm not recommending that you pray 30 minutes every day if you're just beginning the prayer routine, but take 30 minutes away from television or whatever you normally do and spend 10 minutes of them praying. Father, I don't know how. Just sit there and listen. Listen to see whether God says something to you in your mind. But I'll fall asleep. Okay, doze with Jesus. That's a good prayer. Say a rosary. I don't know how to say a rosary. Google it. It'll tell you how to say a rosary. And the other 20 of the 30 minutes, get a book. Read a good book. Perhaps a spiritual book. Perhaps the book that you got this weekend, many of you, Resisting Happiness. Well, last weekend. Give up what is necessary to come to Mass every week. For those of you who normally come to earlier Masses, give up sleeping in to come to Mass. If you don't want to give up sleeping in, we got 5 Masses, 5 o'clock, 8, 10, noon, and 7. You can always find a Mass. Give up, as all of you are right now, watching that glorious Saints game so that you can come to Mass. Give up something that you do on weekday nights, something you do on weekends, to occasionally come to a ministry meeting, plan on doing something for those who have needs. Join a ministry. Give up a piece of your cell phone plan, a piece of your cable TV plan. Give up shopping just for the sake of shopping because you want something new. Don't need it, just want something new. Set aside some additional money to give sacrificially to the poor and the needy. And give up being selfish. You know, most of the fights that we have are rooted in selfishness. I know better than you know, and I'm going to prove it to you, and I'm going to win. Give it up. It's not our job to try to change anyone in life but ourselves. Okay, here's where the politics comes in. Because I know that one of the big reasons we don't get around to doing our resolutions is we put it off. We put it off. We keep putting it off. In the 90s, I did a 5-month project in Milwaukee. Monday through Friday, I was in Milwaukee, and I came home for weekends. And I learned about a bridge that had been built in Milwaukee. When it was finished, architects said it was beautiful. Engineers said it was perfectly sound. But you know what? There was no road leading to the bridge. There was no road leading away from the bridge. So the politicians decided to study it. And 5 years later, You're all thinking they finally got around to get those roads. No, 5 years later, they had plans to build those roads. Well, we all decry our politicians. Now, they're always saying they're going to do something. They're always planning to do something. They don't ever seem to get around to do it. All they do is argue and fight against each other. Well, our being Catholic is so important. It's the way we're going to punch our ticket to get to heaven. Let's not be like politicians. Let's not put off the resolutions that we make this year. And again, I recommend that our resolutions be to become better Catholics. You don't have to do the things that I recommended. You figure it out on your own if you don't want to do those. But become a better person. Become a better Catholic in 2017. My sisters and brothers, we are all called to be good stewards. And good stewards don't play politics with what they need to do to become better